Hello everyone, this is Sam of Gems and Bros, and today I've finally brought you guys a new large-scale MOC. This MOC is in fact a total of 12 32 by 32 green base plates, so it's quite a large one. And I feel like this one could have been better, but this was as good as I was willing to make it because, I'd had this thing for a long time, and, you know, I guess I was just getting impatient. So, yeah, this is a big sort of a parade that's going on here. There's some American forces kind of parading through the streets of France, and there's some French civilians on the street, sidewalk kind of thing. Uh, there's quite a few minifigures in this one. In fact, I used up just about every single head and torso combination that I had. And, not to mention the legs and hair and things like that. I was really running out towards the end, and pretty much like the only hair I had was the Harry Potter hair, which looks really tacky on non-Harry Potter minifigures, just because it's so bushy. I guess they didn't do that great of a job styling Harry's hair, but anyways, I'm kind of just rambling on about unrelated things now. So yeah, let's get on with it. So this truck over here is full of soldiers who have kind of seen a lot, I guess. They've been through quite a bit of the battle, whatever was going on. See, there's an injured soldier there. There's a med kit, a couple soldiers just kind of spread throughout the place. This guy's a medic. I'm pretty sure he's got the medic helmet on him. Yep. And then, just a couple of wounded soldiers here and there. And, there are some dogs throughout the parade. I'm pretty sure they played at least somewhat of a role in the war. So, yeah, on this tank there's a different unit of soldiers. They're all just kind of crowded on there. And I guess this MOC kind of has its own storyline, which I'll go over as we go along. So, yeah, just a horse and a guy with a BAR there. And then little Jeep from one of those Toy Story sets from way too long ago. I can't remember the year. And then there's a guy playing a baritone horn, I guess. Because, music played somewhat of a role in just about every war I can think of. And then there's the captain and a sergeant there, though you can't really see the design on the sergeant's helmet. And there's a 1-star general giving a speech and a 3-star general saluting the crowd, and then just another soldier on a horse. You can see there's a commanding officer there. He's got one of those broad cap type hats. And then we have the military band up at the front. You see we've got I'm not quite sure what these in the front row are. Obviously I was going for something of about the same size as a trumpet, but you really can't do much with the scale of Lego pieces. Then you've got 2 trombone players, and you've got a tuba player in the back. So I did my best to try and make them look realistic, and I did it okay, I guess. So there's a pretty big crowd here, and I guess I'll start going over more of what I call the plot line. So there are British soldiers also in the crowd, but if we can find the correct people, it's kind of like a game of Where's Waldo. I think it's this guy over here. If I just take him out of there, yeah, you can see he's got a gosh, that's not going to focus very well, is it? He's got a C96 pistol behind his back. If I can focus on him. Yeah, so he's got a C96 behind his back. I guess he's a hired assassin by German forces. That's probably the case anyways. I haven't really thought this through. But on the other side, amongst all the cookies and the peppermints being sold, we have another assassin. And by that point I was kind of running out of heads. I just wanted to use up this suit and this revolver I had. And it looks like I'm starting to lose the pieces. So, oh boy, I'm going to have to find those later. So yeah, I also put the car that I entered into a four man's contest and built, because why not? And then if we swing around back here, the back's pretty barren. Like, couldn't really do much about it. You can see there's tunic or something drying off. And up on here, there's I guess a youth rifle brigadier. You know, they had youth rifle brigades in the Second World War. So I guess that's what he is, and he's overseeing all this. And, you know, he's just kind of watching the parade go by, and I guess he'll probably play a role when the assassins start doing their assassinating. You know, he's got some food up here with him. There's a piano there. It's not a very good color scheme for a piano, but that's pretty much the best I could do. And there's a little fenced-in garden here. Looks like they got some problems with weeds, and this guy over here with the blonde hair, if I can focus on him, he's got a crippling fear of rats, and it looks like he's found one in the garden. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of mushrooms as well. There's a pig there, a guy relaxing on the job, shame on him, a couple fire extinguishers there, and there's like pretty much what you find in the normal set, this industrial garbage bin. It's a bit out of place in terms of the era, but I can't do much about that either. You could see a couple of them are going to go see the parade, and you know, there's a whole bunch of fruit there, some fish in there, turkeys, a whole bunch of cups and glasses lined up. Another guy who wants to go see the parade through the window, I guess. And then over here, there's not much going on. Over here, there's a garbage can that's been overturned by this little rat dude, and he's looking for something to eat. There's some apples in there. There's actually a cannon up here as well as over here. These don't really serve any purpose. They're just kind of there. You can see we've got a rooster on the roof. You know, just an owl, I guess. And there's actually another owl over there. There's another something, I guess a trench coat that's drying off. And there's a bat hanging from a pole. Oh, and you can see there's we swing around back here. There's my sig fig with a pretzel and a guy recording all this on a video camera. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. There's that guy's marching with the American flag. You know, it's there's a lot of stuff that's happening, but yeah, I guess we can start getting into more of the detailed stuff. So along this side, we have a whole bunch of barbed wire and crates and stuff. There's a flag with the skull and crossbones there. A whole bunch of sandbags, ammunition, weapons. We got a bunch of machetes in this barrel. And a whole bunch of Car 98Ks in that one. In this little chest over here, we have M1 Garands. We have like an anti-aircraft gun over there. And speaking of which, we've got, this is a Brickmania design, but we've got a Browning M2HB with kind of a front plate shield kind of thing. And then, you know, you can probably already see what's going on back here. But, you know, there's a tool crate, whole bunch of tools in there. There's a big crate that's actually not full of medical supplies, but we can pretend, you know, because that's what Lego's all about. So that's a crate from GI Brick. So yeah, basically here there's a big ambush being plotted. You can see there's a Panzerschreck there. A couple of those throughout the build. I guess they're planning on taking out the vehicles as well. And I don't know if you can see that, but a bunch of them have grenades and stuff like that. So what's that all about? Well, I guess this is a big grenade heavy ambush, and you can see there's some Panzerfausts, a whole bunch of machine guns lined up. You can see there's an FG-42, that's a paratrooper weapon, and it's got scope on it as well. That's what this guy's for. There's a medic there. He's also got a grenade. You can see I used those woodland camo soldiers. I figured they'd fit right in. There's a sniper over there. There's a guy with some ammo in his hat. Doesn't hurt to have spare ammo. And then there's a whole bunch of mortars around the place. This one's kind of been taken out of circulation. You can't really use it after it's been blown up. But that doesn't stop this soldier over here, who's actually transporting the ammunition to this guy over here, who's got a mortar that's being used. And then there's a guy over here. He's gonna have to throw pretty far to get it over there. Yeah, another explosion there. A guy with a grenade behind a brick wall. Looks like he's gonna have to throw pretty far as well. This guy's getting ready to load the mortar. They're all getting ready to load. They haven't fired any shots off yet. So yeah, a couple of these soldiers are like trying to get out of the way. Let's see, there's another guy with a mortar. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna really go into any detail on the minifigures. Maybe I'll actually update the video on my German army, because it's been expanded considerably since then, thanks to these woodland camo soldiers and whatnot. So yeah, maybe I'll do an update on that. That'd be an easy video to do after I take all this down. You can see this guy is actually getting ready to fire at the tank. I guess they're trying to take that out as well. And there's a pack of grenades bound together with an elastic band sitting inside that bag over there. And there's an MP40 next to it. I had a bunch of spare MP40s from that pack of camo soldiers. And there's actually a stretcher bunk kind of thing over there. And then there's just a whole bunch of plant life throughout the place that hasn't been blown up yet. There's another mortar over here. Some of them are custom built, some of them are from these like Lego compatible packs, as you see here. This one was definitely from the pack of the camo soldiers. I know it came with a black mortar, which was pretty neat. There's just some ashes around the place from the explosives. And yeah, there's just a couple trees around the place. You can see there's a tree that's getting burnt down over here. And yeah, I think before I drag this video out for too long, I'll close it off. So let me just bring the camera around back here. You know what, let's get a good shot from the other side. We can get, you know, a view of the band playing and the soldiers parading this way. That'd be nice. You know, there we go. That looks okay. So, yeah, this is a pretty big project of mine. It's been fun to work on. Obviously, it's been stressful to find pieces at times, but I think it turned out okay in the end. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully this will get more than like 20 views for once, because I know viewership on my channel was pretty low compared to my subscriber count. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you enjoyed this. If you stuck around till the end, 1, you're a trooper, and 2, you really need to find something better to do with your time. But anyways, with that, I'll close it off. So, thank you guys as always for watching. I guess you should leave a like if you enjoyed. That's always a nice thing to do. And until next time, this is Gems signing off. Stay classy, everybody.